I think Drake is too big to fail. But we haven't heard great rap from Drake in like 5 years, if not more.
Yeah, and Family Matters just doesn't do it. Sorry, guys.
I played Family Matters first, and then I played Meet the Grams. And
you played Meet the Grams at a party, man. Talk about scaring the hoes.
They all went in the kitchen. They were smoking and drinking in the kitchen. They let me have my time.
Okay.
But it was, my God. I mean, listen, I don't want to kill Family Matters because I thought it was great.
Okay.
I really did. When I listened to it, I was like, this is exactly what you needed to respond at least to Euphoria, because it was the same kind of pattern as Euphoria, like 3 songs all in one. He was spitting. I thought there were some really great bars in there. Like I thought it landed well. I really did.
Shot a whole music video, man. He had the minivan from Good Kid, Mad City.
Had the video, made it like a little bop in there. Like it was some of the verse was a vibe. And then I listened to Meet the Grams. And the same thing, what you said, Shannon just mouth dropped. Like I was just like, I was sitting there like, wow. The disrespect. And I think that's what people are missing in this whole conversation, because you got people taking Drake's side still, and I'm like, how in this world could you possibly? You got people talking bad about Kendrick. Oh, he didn't prove anything. Like, the whole point of a diss track is to disrespect the other person as much as possible. Like, that's the point. It's not like, oh, you're on the clock, you got to drop this song in the same time frame the other person did. It's not, oh, you got to prove that what you're saying is true. It's not, oh, you have to have the nicest production or the best beats in the world. No, I'm trying to make you feel like you don't never want to talk to me again. Like you want to see me in the street. Like you want to grab your gun from the closet. Like that's the way a diss track is supposed to be presented.
Whoa, let's not talk about guns.
No. I'm not saying we want people to do that. I'm saying we want them to feel like that.
I'm just saying people got shot in the last week too. Like,
True.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that too.
Thoughts and prayers. But that's what he did with Meet the Grams. That's what he did. He started the song off. The first 2 words are "Dear Adonis, I'm gonna talk to your son because you not listening." Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was shook when I saw Meet the Grams. I was like, he better not talk about me. Come on, Kendrick, I'm on your side.
You thought he was going extended family?
I don't know. It might happen. I might get that 5th verse, man. I'm good. But I was a little bit shook. But going back to Family Matters, Drake, he did respond to multiple people. He took shots at A$AP Rocky.
He did.
The Weeknd.
He did.
Rick Ross. Mm-hmm. And also, of course, Kendrick.
Future, too. Future.
I don't
Barely.
He didn't really take a shot at Future. He pretty much was begging Future to be his friend again.
Yeah, he said, you made me sick to my stomach.
He said, oh, there's nothing that happened between us. Someone must be influencing you, Future. Like, come on, we're friends. Like, this can't be you. I told you, man, he's really heard about. He really does love Future. Like, he really is Future's #1 fan.
I mean, it gotta hurt for people that you thought you was cool with, or that like you helped in the past, or like you had some sort of like colleague relationship with in the industry. It's gotta hurt for all these dudes to be teaming up and throwing shots at you.
Yeah, but they must be teaming up and throwing shots at him for a reason.
Of course.
Honestly, like I don't like Family Matters, like, because there's too many bars in Family Matters. I feel like
too many bars. What?
Too many bars that are cringe. Some shit is just cringe worthy. You don't even got to be deep, I guess. But some of it is deep because I can't listen to it the same way. Honestly, like,
you ain't like he started the song off with nigga.
No, I don't like he said you always rapping like you're trying to get the slaves free. I think that was in poor taste. Yeah, you gotta read the room at a certain point. Like, who are the slaves, Drake, and why wouldn't you want them freed? Like, what are you talking about? So I feel like for me, I went back to our old episodes, and after Like That was dropped, and I love the story from Like That to Not Like Us. because it's about culture. And I feel like Drake in this whole thing has proved that he has been moving really distastefully. I mean, not only did he destroy the Good Kid, Mad City minivan in the video, he also had Pharrell's chains, showing them off. He also bought Tupac's ring. He uses these hip hop legends and these items as, a negative thing, like to show it and shove it in people's faces, like, oh, I'm gonna buy up everything. I'm gonna throw it in you. I'm gonna diss you. I'm gonna use Tupac's voice on AI and tell Kendrick to rap to target me, talking about, oh, he likes younger girls. Like, talk about that. Like, to me, Drake has been posturing himself in a way that I don't like. And not only was it the slaves free line, it was later in the Family Matters song that I think a lot of the Drake fans, they might really like these lines. I don't know. But when he says, oh, we talked about like that, and we talked about Kendrick's line, it's not fuck the big three, it's just Big Me.
Mm-hmm.
Drake took that and flipped that. He was like, you're right, fuck the big three, it's just Big D, and there's video proof.
That was nasty. Shame. That was nasty.
And bro, then, what and the then fuck?
He jumped right to talking about his kids after that.
Bro, like, I don't. If you tell someone
he said our kids should play in the park after saying, "Yeah, I got a big dick."
Bro, this is a rap battle. What you talking? Put your dick away, Drake. Put it away. Like, first off, like, obviously, I thought he leaked that video himself.
He did. He just claimed it.
For real. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is our Drake fans. Is that what you like? Is that your favorite bar? Is that why you think the song is hard? Because you probably like talking about Drake's Big D, huh? Like, they must love that shit, yo.
So I get what you're saying. There were a couple lines that were weird. I can't find the other one. There was one line where he said something about, like, you trying to call me a snitch or something.
Bro, he starts off the song. He starts off the song by saying, like, oh, you don't really have gang ties like YG and CB and, just like push-ups when he said,
why are you ratting?
It's like in push-ups when he's like, oh, SZA got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down, Travis got you. Like, no, they don't. Like, what do you just naming names and trying to act tough. I don't like Drake when he acts tough. Stick to the melodies, man. I really believe that. So, like, I don't like Family Matters because he's trying to act tough the whole time. He's being extremely disrespectful. But like you said, and like I said, like, diss records are meant to be disrespectful. But I don't want to listen to Drake talk about his dick in a diss record.
There were definitely random lines that it was like it was a little weird. But I think overall, the way he presented the lines, like, he had a lot of bars. He had a lot of bars in here. Whether it's him talking about the BM and all that kind of stuff, which he introduced it early on in push-ups, saying her name, and then he seemed to double down on that.
He doubled down on everything, which is stupid. What I take from this whole situation is Drake is fucking stupid.
You can't. The problem is, I feel like diss tracks are supposed to be aggressive and attacking. Like, you can't spend half the track attacking and the other half defending yourself. Like, that's just not the way that a diss track is supposed to be structured, because it doesn't like land that way.
Bro, he said, because all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sings to it on Family Matters. He was so confident. He said he's going to go on vacation. He said he was teaching everyone a lesson, and now they have to understand this is what happens when you mention my name. I'm going to walk away, and that's it. How do people like this song after what happened? Like, how do you listen to Family Matters and, oh, this is the hardest record to come out this beef? No, it's not. It sucks. It sucks. He's talking shit that obviously aged terribly. Like, it's
definitely something you got to put in like a silo. Like, if you can accept it for what it is at that period in time, great. If you have to wrap it into what happened after that between Not Like Us and Meet the Grams, then yeah, it aged very badly. But I still don't want to take away from the quality of the song. I think overall the song is good.
That's good. I hate it. Never do I want to hear someone talk about jerking off in the middle of a song. Sorry, that ruins the song for me. And also him saying, you rapping like you're trying to get the slaves freed. Sorry, guys. But then, Kendrick stomped on that with Meet the Grams.
Oh, my God.
Pretty much.
It was bad.
Picked Drake apart in the perspective of talking to his whole family.
I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you got to grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard. I know, this is crazy. The way he started this song and then the beat to go with it, that eerie piano, hitting the minor chords, going down. Oh.
Man, it was tough. He talked to his son, he talked to his mom, his dad, then he talked to his daughter, which, I don't know if Drake has a daughter. I don't think he does. But, that's when Drake was like, oh, if I have an 11-year-old daughter, send her to me. And I'm like, I don't know if you should say that.
Not when you're getting called a pedophile. No, you should not. It was just Kendrick went crazy on this one.
Bro, he went crazy. He picked
because the thing is, we know Kendrick for being this lyrical miracle sort of rapper who gives you double, triple, quadruple entendres, who's got a deeper meaning, who's educating the people, who's thought-provoking. And this was just in plain English. And it was amazing.
Yeah, man. In the cover art, man, he showed Drake's Ozempic prescription, his Ambien prescription, because Drake was like, Cole's the only one who's loose and sleep over this, not me. But why are you on Ambien and Ozempic? And also another bar in Family Matters, he's talking about Rick Ross being on Ozempic. Nigga, you on Ozempic. Are you serious? Cincinnati man said we're going to have Drake come back as a monster. Good. Let him come back then, because he went out like a bitch. Come back as a monster after you
Hopefully.
Yo,
He's not coming back anyway. There's no way. He got killed. He got killed. So at this point, we got Meet the Grams. Talks to his whole family. Talks to this daughter that may or may not exist. Regardless, who cares if the girl exists or not? Cut out the third verse then. You still got the whole fourth verse to deal with, where he says, I know you probably think I wanted to crash your party. I don't have a hating bone in my body. Then goes on to kill him, talking about how he's got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping, spending, bad with money, whorehousing, soliciting women, all this types of stuff that he says. You lied about your accent. You lied about your past tense. Everything is perjury. You lied about Ghost Riders. You lied about your crew. Everybody's pussy. You lied on him. And I know this line, I know they all got you in them. After calling him pussy and calling you pussy is crazy.
Bro, he found so many ways to get that off, man.
It was crazy. It's a masterclass.
It's a masterclass, and
I am Cincinnati man says Drake is not dead.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, he is still alive, and I'm sure he has a lot of fans, a lot of people. We said that beforehand.
Yeah, and I said that early on in this. I said, I think Drake is too big to fail. But he might not fail, but he's not going to be surviving in rap like that. Yeah. We haven't heard great rap from Drake in 5 years, if not more.
Yeah, and Family Matters just doesn't do it. Sorry, guys. It don't have a lot of replay value. The things that Drake fans were criticizing Kendrick for, it's funny how that all turns around.
It's just stupid. Take that college grade your essay type of shit and get it the fuck out of here. This is hip hop.
No, even if it was college grade your essay, Drake got a C, Kendrick got a fucking A+. Kendrick fucking did way different things with the different songs. Drake thought, oh, I'm gonna take my time, make a music video. I'm gonna chop up your minivan. We're gonna do all this stuff, and I'm gonna take these shots at people. I'm gonna go on vacation. No. It didn't happen that way, buddy. So I don't know how anyone could listen to that song and be like, oh, yeah, it still rocks. No. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.